So what's that whole process like writing something as big as Infinite Warfare? How long does that take? What goes into it, and from yourself and for the team?
Well, we've been really, really fortunate that this is the first time that in Infinity Ward's history we've had 3 years to make a Call of Duty game, and it's allowed us to not only invent this whole new universe, but to really work on a very, very deep, immersive narrative. We've been working with some of our cast for a year and a half, and have shot upwards of 40 plus days of performance capture on our very own mocap stage that's just a couple blocks from the office. And what it's really allowed us to do is to develop these really rich characters and to develop a chemistry between not only myself and the actors, but amongst the actors themselves, so they really feel like a squad who has had a lot of a history as a fighting force together, and we really feel like that chemistry is going to come through, in the player's experience. We had weapons training with Navy SEALs, where we all kind of had to learn how to clear spaces and move together as a squad, and then we shoot these scenes as this well-oiled machine. We don't shoot anything in isolation. You're not in a voiceover booth as an actor sitting in front of a microphone. You're wearing the mocap suit, you've got microphones, you've got a helmet-mounted camera that's capturing your facial expressions, and you're doing it as a squad in a large group all together at once.
That's so cool. It must be so tricky to get that all done and dusted. It's obviously been 3 years, like you say. Has the idea of the story stayed the same throughout, or have you sort of played with it throughout the years?
Well, we have always had this sort of kind of shining star, this theme, that everything is measured against this theme, and that hasn't changed. But what has changed is as the team at Infinity Ward has developed the game further and found kind of like where the real fun is and where the real expansion and extension of this core sort of Call of Duty gameplay loop has been. We've been able to kind of have the story evolve along with it, which is again another great reason for this 3-year development cycle. Is we don't have to just write everything at once and record everything at once. We can kind of we take more of the approach of working on a season of episodic television, where we get to know the characters better, the gameplay gets fleshed out, the levels get fleshed out, and so what it enables us to do is to have this kind of very seamless interweaving of narrative, story, and gameplay, where it's not like there's a story bit and then a gameplay bit. They're all inextricable from each other, and really we think that the players are going to feel that constant interweaving of story, gameplay, mission, as they make their way through the game.
So cool. Finding the perfect balance must be tricky. So moving away from the game and to yourself, you've obviously come from Naughty Dog to Infinity Ward. What's it been like to work on something as big as Call of Duty from your work in Naughty Dog? And personally, I bet it's been amazing.
Oh, it's been huge. I've been a fan of Call of Duty for so many years, and it's pioneered so many things in the industry. Again, like I've said before, those big, large action set-piece moments. And so for me, I've just seen it as a tremendous honor and a tremendous privilege to take all of that stuff that we know and we love and now infuse it with even a deeper storyline, a more immersive narrative experience, which I think is just going to make those set-piece moments feel even bigger than they already did.
For you personally, what do you think makes Call of Duty the success it is every year? It always seems to be getting bigger and better and improving in every way. What do you think really makes that shine?
Well, I think the thing that keeps people coming back over and over again is this kind of this incredible feel. The controller sort of melts away. You don't even realize you're controlling a game because of the incredible ADS and the 60 frames per second. That's the thing. That's the secret sauce. And so our goal at Infinity Ward has been to take that and expand it, to build on it, but always remember that is the meat and potatoes of this game. That is the thing that keeps people coming back year after year, and so we really feel like with our new setting and our new backdrop for this game, we're able to take that thing that everyone loves and just extend it a little bit. Now, instead of only having to worry about enemies in front of you and taking cover in front of you, you might have to worry about a sun that is 900 degrees that's beating down on you. So you have to take cover from the sun while also taking cover from your enemies. And so it's just an extension of that thing that everyone loves.
That's so cool. And I'm guessing as soon as the game's out, you'll sit down and play it yourself, even though you've had this relationship with it for 3 years. What will that final result be like when you sit down with the final game?
Well, I think we're all going to be really, really proud of the incredible work we've put in, and I think the fans are really in for a treat.
Cool, thank you. I wish you the best of luck with it. And for everything else, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, it's out in November. Stick it with the game.